if they do not align with me. And I'm sorry, I'm the fucking God King, bitch. That's how it is. It's my Discord, okay? It's not your Discord. It's not you and your friends' Discord. And because you and your friends' Discord sucks ass, you literally made you and your friends' Discord, and you still come into my Discord. Like, I am your fucking king, okay? For all intents and purposes, I am the fucking god of this Discord, okay? And you're being insanely selfish for ruining a place that is for so many other people. Like, you're no different than the motherfuckers who come in here and they're like, why aren't you not talking about the Transnistria, autonomy movement in Russia? Like, but significantly worse. So when regulators send you that fucking list of my expectations from Discord being like, be kind to others, be empathetic, try to educate people, and if you can't, then discontinue the conversation and just move away, step away from it. I had to leave so much expectations, cringe, and white passing people who were just fucking racist and giving points. It's just so disgusting and I fucking hated it. I understand your POV. Like, what the fuck happened? Imagine calling yourself God King at Discord while not knowing how to ban Discord. I know how to fucking delete it, though. I'm struggling to understand why you wouldn't want the bi-POC people in your server to call out microaggressions to make the space safer. I think... Here's what is fucking annoying about this, okay? There is calling out racism and like actually racist people. There is having unrealistic expectations about like how fast regulators are supposed to be at your beck and call when someone is being racist. Okay? And then getting upset at the regulators for not reacting safely enough. And then there is microaggressions, such as things you have declared to be microaggressions that are unacceptable, that I don't give a fuck about. That I, as a privileged person, do not consider to be a ban-worthy microaggression. Saying I don't like kimchi or kimchi sounds disgusting is not a fucking microaggression that I personally think is a bannable fucking offense. And if you think that way, then I don't want you in this community. And I'm being honest with you. Please leave. You can see yourself out. You guys want fucking debates. I hate debates. But you want debates, and then you cry like a little fucking baby when you get that debate. Okay? You want debates. You want to have a 6-hour conversation about race, and then when someone is not acting within your boundaries of comfort, you fucking lose your shit. No more debates. Okay? Never. Never again. And if you fucking debate in the Discord, I will ban you personally. I will figure out how to fucking ban you, and I will ban you personally. Jesus Christ, dude. I think it's for your own good, not just mine. A good thing we can do is have rehab channels for people who act you. Other servers have them and they work pretty well. What do you mean? Act out, you mean? There are screenshots of what happened in a video too. I am BIPOC. There's no winning this conversation. This shit is a straight up trap. Basically, I was told I wasn't dark enough to be in BIPOC as soon as I called out the gatekeeping. Like, that's crazy, man. What the fuck are you guys doing? I care about the people. I care about the people who are just there to chill and fucking meme around, even though I yell at them from time to time when they get annoying. I don't care about the people who are losing their fucking shit. Please pull up the screenshot. I don't know what the screenshot is. Holy shit, Asana, are you fucking tone deaf? If you just talk to someone who was actually fucking there, you better get a better perspective as to how much the community means to us and why this is an issue. No, dude, I don't think the community means to you. If you're making this much, look, here's the problem. Like, I've talked about this before. If you're making this much of a fucking problem about a Discord server and you're like routinely making a problem out of something like this, and it's not just like straight up racism, you know what I mean? It's like wanting to have a conversation about colorism in like Afro-Latina communities, and then like when you're having that conversation, stopping the other side because you feel as though they're not like dark enough to have this conversation, or they're speaking over you, and then literally using like the color of their skin or the color of your skin or their white passing status to like to claim that this is like actually fucking racist, then one, please log the fuck off, and two, then don't do debates. I once posted a picture of me in an Abolish ICE t-shirt in a leftist Discord, and they all thought I was a cop because I was too light-skinned, so I just left. And also, I need to understand, like, I need you to understand, it's not just your community, okay? It's not just your community. It's so many other people's community, and you're shitting up the place, dude. Literally, people with 9 messages in chat following for 10 minutes acting like they're a massive part of the community because they spend half their day in the Discord voice channels. Yeah. God damn. Drunk centrist is literally a fucking dumbass Republican. And you're making these dumbass Republicans and their dumbass criticisms of the left, you're turning that into a reality when you act this way, dude. Yikes. I think number one, no more fucking. If we are to maintain this community, no more fucking debates. No more debates in the community at all. I don't give a shit. I will fucking Stalinist purge you so hard. Lived experience is a thing. Here, this is what you do, okay? Are you ready for this? Week off. There you go. Take a week off. I'm not having a debate with you. And honestly, no more voice chat either. I said no more debates. Motherfucker was like, let me debate you on why debates are necessary. No. Here's TOS in this around 2 minutes in. The highly controversial case of Daniel Holtzclaw.
There are numerous.
Damn, Themasius with the fucking save, dude. Big time save. I joined Discord a while after I started watching you and it had nothing to do with your convictions, what you can teach us, or anything. These guys were straight up building their Spanish Inquisition. How are you mentally? Fucking not good right now. What is this? Gorby full cut? What the fuck is this? What is this? It says 95 views, bro. What is this? Don't watch this. It's disgusting. Okay. Unlisted video with 96 fucking views. They recorded Gorby after he quit and memed Gorby.
Types of law enforcement agencies include.
The Discord refugees are now hanging out in the Vosh Discord. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, go and fucking destroy Vosh's community, dude. Yeah, go be annoying there. Come on, bro. Debate whether or not Vosh is allowed to say the N-word in a retaliatory manner. There's a lot more racism to solve there, I think. Please, 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 please. Yeah, go ruin his Discord, motherfucker. God damn. If you're filming Discord VC combos, fucking touch grass. I mean, this is like a lot of this could be solved by touching grass, like aggressively touching grass. If your immediate reaction is to attack people when they express their thoughts or concerns, you're not in the right space. People are going to Will's Discord too. Dude, you guys are fucking sick in the head. I swear to God. Like, here's a fucking ad break. We're looking at murder shit. I'm done with this. So fucking cringe. Sometimes this shit literally makes me feel like I wish I never, ever fucking started any of this shit to begin with. These were the original fucking rules I posted last time everybody fucking lost their minds. Be nice until people show you they're not. Always remember that people most likely don't share your worldview, so talk at their level. Remember that American social conditioning and cultural imperialism has made a lot of apolitical people starting position transphobic, misogynistic, homophobic, racist, ableist, and pro-imperialist. Seek to educate everyone until they show you they're not interested in learning. Be cool and likable so people are more open to your ideas. And also, lastly, I'm always right all the time. Okay? If you can't follow those fucking rules, get the fuck out. Okay? You're pathetic, especially this last one. You're pathetic. You're a fucking loser. Get fucked. I don't want you in my community. Okay? It's so basic, dude. It's so fucking basic. The way Gorby and Britta have skewed the context of slob all over now when it comes to these issues, they've made massive conflations and generalizations, and you've taken it. We were following those rules, and other regulators were working with us. This is all an attempt from the regulators that stepped down to make things worse. Okay, well, fucking when like literally nearly the entire moderation team or the regulation team steps down, there's obviously a gigantic problem. Also, Kuro, DM me. I want to hear your side of what the fuck's going on. I don't know if he's in here or not. Chidi called the regulators ableist because we didn't ban them when they asked because they wanted to do their homework. Yeah, I heard that. That stuff is so stupid, dude. Like, I'm sorry, dude. You're fucking. This is like ADHD Twitter drama shit. Bosh, your Discord is about to grow. Why is my Discord getting flooded? Just to warn you guys, we don't actually debate. No, Vosh, your Discord here. I just gave you a big boost, my friend. I told them that I'm gonna nuke my Discord and that all the debate lords who want to eliminate microaggressions are coming to yours now. I hope. I'm literally here. I'm Nexy. I can fucking explain. Even if you want to hear what actually happened, I am here. Following since 11/20. Previously subscribed for 2 months. This person who's been following me since, like, after the election. No shot, right? There's no shot. No, nobody fucking dunk on that person either. I will ban you guys as well. Stop. It's funny because all these people that hate you also hate Vosh. It's funny to see them switch up so quickly and join his Discord. Yeah, because they're not there to fucking, you know, appreciate content or be a part of a community. They're there to fucking, they're there to literally fuck shit up and debate people. That is Nexy. Like, half the people that are championing this drama didn't even know about leftism before COVID. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Listen, I love having a space for people who are experiencing like baby's first leftist. Kind of what I'm here to do. But I also don't want the headache that is associated with it. Okay? Seriously. Fucking nuts. Yeah, I don't want to like destroy a community that's like 95% of which is like chill and fine for the 5% that are super active and like actively pushing people out. I think the best thing to do for those people is to just fucking leave. We have a mod in Twitch chat who has said the N-word 1,600 times. How are you trying to take a stance on this shit? Yeah, I do, actually. I also have a community with 30,000 people, some of which who have also said the N-word probably 1,000,000 times and even done worse shit. Guess what? A fundamental part of what I believe in is that you can change and you can change for the better and no longer be the same person you once were. That's why I do what I do. And if your point of view is like, oh no, like you need to consistently fucking answer for your racial crimes of the past forever, despite the fact that you have moved on and become a better person, then you're not the type of person that I want in my community at all. That's the point. Like, I'm aware. Hell of people in here have watched fucking Steven Crowder. There were people who were Nazis and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. You think that's... oh, man. Oh, no. I can't believe that, dude. Anyway. I care more about... I'm going to make this abundantly clear one last time before I move on, okay? This might be upsetting to hear, but I'm going to make it abundantly clear one last time before I move on to the murder shit. I care a lot more about someone who has made the journey to arrive at their current position and change their minds and can be a non-annoying, empathetic voice for further change for others than I do about the person who has never made mistakes and is acting in the most puritanical way they possibly can about transgressions of the past. I do not like you. I think you are an overall burden to any sort of coalition building. And I think you are what's wrong with leftist spaces. I don't want you in my community if you can't be this way. However, because I do believe in reform, I think you can eventually purge yourself, see yourself out of this community, and then come back when you're rehabilitated and can be a little bit more understanding. Okay? Because that person made a very difficult journey of changing their minds. Okay? You didn't. Or even if you did, you are no longer empathetic to those who are also on that journey. I don't like you. Like, I think you're a bad person. And I think that leftist people can be bad people as well. But we're conditioned into assuming that leftist people are magically good because they're woke. Like, no, you're just using wokeness and community policing and these justice, these ideals that are rooted within justice to be a fucking douchebag. You are a narcissistic douchebag. Stop being a fucking douchebag. Just because you're woke doesn't change the reality that you are being a fucking douchebag. To those who feel as though people are incapable of change. Okay? And I despise you for being a piece of shit and also bastardizing social justice to meet your own personal, selfish, narcissistic fucking goals. It does not give you cover. It does not give you shelter. You cannot do that in my community. These guys were too many. They even have a refugee Discord. I know they do. I know. You are the reason why so many people are unable to change because you make it fucking unable to change. Please tell me when you touch grass last. Hassan telling queer and BIPOC people to be nicer to racists. Yes, I'm literally saying that. I am. I'm saying that you have to be less fucking reactionary and come from a place of empathy. Also, I literally just came back from the gym, you fucking moron. Like that person, hold on. I just banned him. What was their username? I gotta literally find their logs. It's like pure cancer. That person is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, where is it? Where is it? Fuck, I gotta find him now. This motherfucker, like, literally, dude, following since March 30th. That hat, though, Adam's Revenge. You're just proving that point by not taking them seriously when they speak out. Like, who are you? You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing, okay? You haven't been here long enough to fucking make, like, legitimate criticisms. You've never been here. Like, you came out of nowhere. You're fucking... You've been following for 3 months on and off. Just to fucking shit talk in the Discord that you've made a space for yourself with your dumbass pit crew avatar. You're nothing, okay? You refuse to learn. You refuse to understand what I believe is the best way to fucking move forward. If you can't be kind, it's worse. They have been here. They're just too much of a spineless coward to give real takes on their main. Probably. There's so many people like Head Me Please. I'm a trans woman and your LGBTQ plus group was a big help to me in coming out in affirmation. I don't debate. Like, these are the people that this community is for. Okay? And there are so many people like that. And I don't want them learning from you too. And just being like cancerous, dude. Fuck. That's what Discord is for. It's not for you. It's not your own personal fucking space to clean up as you see fit. Fuck, man. You're generalizing liberals and actual lefties that care about issues and bettering the material conditions with people that only care about aesthetics. No, I know. Like, I know it's fucking annoying. This had to happen, I think. I think this literally had to happen a little bit because there's just fucking assholes. There's assholes. There's people that like literally can't give up. I don't want to be too ableist, but there's like people who like exclusively rely on Discord in an incredibly unhealthy way and like just physically can't let go. And those people, unfortunately, need to sever ties forcibly from this Discord. Go fuck up your own Discord if you can't like, if you can't comprehend these concepts. Motherfucker said, please tell me when you touch grass last. I've grown so much through your Discord. I too fell in deep with the crowd that you're calling out. I shed those vibes and eventually was casted out by the same people who have these insane standards. At the end of the day, I'm glad you're finally calling this shit out. It's so tiring to see how long this has gone on. Years of building up to this is wild, dude. And by the way, if you're in those little fucking splinter groups right now, talking about how much of a fucking asshole I am, remember that like your splinter group is going to splinter off again. Because there are just some people who thrive on that, okay? That's just what they do. That's the only way that they can feel fucking anything, all right? And you're going to be outed, and you're going to be called out, and you're going to get fucking purged from that community as well. I've been in your Discord most of the time. It's fine. Only thing I don't like is anarchies that sometimes show up. But why the fuck do they care about a Discord for someone they don't like? It's not that they don't like me. It's that they, one, either A, like me too much and create a false sense of like what I should be like. It's like, it's the same thing that I talk about with Minecraft stands that lose their shit because their favorite content creator watched Ice Poseidon or something. It's like kind of similar to that. And then there are also other people who just thrive on this. Like they have a false expectation of what someone else's community should be like. And they can't get over it. They think that like it's supposed to be made in the way that they want it to be. I'm not going to ban it permanently. I'm not going to ban it Discord permanently. I'm going to try to salvage it in whatever way I can. Okay? We're going to try to fix it. But you know, there is no salvaging it. Let it burn. Man, shut up. So move on, please. Everyone who disagrees with you is not going to probably never change your mind. What? No. Infrared called you out on his YouTube channel? Who the fuck is Infrared, dumbass? Take a week off. Fucking Megalol Andes, dude. Oh my god. Oh no, dude. I can't believe it, bro. Is it another fucking Discord Andy who's like... Is it another Discord celebrity? Fuck. Infra is a tanky? The fuck did he call me out on then? Like, my criticisms of... Let me guess. Hasanabi's criticisms of China revolve around repurposing Adrian Zen's propaganda. He does not understand the global third world struggle like I do. Infrared. Like, honestly, what the fuck would Marxist Lenin is like... There's shit on me over. Probably like a clout, most likely. Clout chasing. It happens. No free clout. Alright, let's continue. Fuck me, dude. This was crazy and annoying. But I feel like it had to be done. And I hope that it'll be better now. Man, your community is the largest leftist community on Twitch. Sucks that it died. Yeah, dude, we're so dead right now. That's why there's only 34,000 people in the chat. Sucks that it fucking died. RIP to the largest leftist community on Twitch, man. Fuck. Everybody in here is dead right now. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Anyway, after a long ass stun lock, it's time for murder again. Trigger warning. www.twitch.tv/Hasanabi. God damn, this shit sucks. This is literally why I left like debating stuff, because there's so many like, it's not necessarily debate lords, but it's like the toxicity associated with people who have like that mentality that see everything as like contest, like blood sports, see every conversation as one to be dominated and shit, and it like, that's the reason why I stopped the debate lording and all that other stuff. And I think there's still so many of those people in my... Can you start putting these callouts on Instagram too? What do you mean? What is this? Putting tweet notifications on is the best thing I've ever done. I suggest you do that, yes. People who champion debating don't realize it's super fucking unhealthy and unregulated same thing spaces. It's so pointless when it's just infighting and championing semantics 99% of the time. Absolutely. Do you think there's a space for debate lord mentality? Yes. Prison. Go to jail. I would throw you in internet jail if I could. I'm letting you know, dude. The wall. Anyway, let's keep going. There's some TOS on this, I guess.
Including village, county, state, and city police. City forces employ the largest number of men, and it is here that all typical major police activities are found. Protective patrolling is one of the major activities. Officers are assigned districts or beats which they patrol on foot or by motor. A patrolman's job is to observe everything: the people, the buildings, and the vehicles. He is on the lookout for possible violations and for conditions which may endanger the safety of people or property.
Going home to Oklahoma, yes I am.
Though it may seem difficult to believe now, as recently as 2014, the United States of America was in a state of severe civil unrest. At the heart of this turmoil was a profound feeling among many of the populace that even decades after the progress made by the civil rights movement of the 50s and 60s, unofficially there remained two separate classes of citizen under the law: those who public officials and law enforcement would strive to serve and protect, and those whose basic rights, or even very lives, they would treat with utter disregard. What dictated which one of those categories you would fall into? Wealth, education, and overall social standing were certainly not factors.
This channel is definitely way more leftist than JCS. Like, which I don't have a problem with JCS. I like their videos, but like I've said this already, I feel like this guy is certainly like more openly leftist. He's about to show a bunch of brutality. Yeah, no, I know. I am aware.
Factors to be dismissed, but many social justice advocates would charge that there was one variable that even in the 21st century would still render you a second-class citizen in the eyes of some public servants, no matter what your other attributes may be: the colour of your skin. In an age where the ubiquity of smartphones has created a situation in which virtually every member of the public has a video camera on them at all times, a constant flow of footage depicting excessive police force toward African Americans has served to further inflame the sense of racial discord.
Please don't shoot us.
Prematurely using excessive force? Your scary ass on somewhere.
Oh, I wonder why they did that. Probably to, you know, stop a criminal, right? Or maybe because they just kind of felt like it. Because cops fucking hate when their authority is questioned. Wait, are cops bad actually? Yeah, it's crazy. Wait, is there murder too, or is it just like? I mean, it's just.
Stay with me. We got pulled over for a busted tail light in the back, and the police he's covered. They killed my boyfriend. He's licensed. He's licensed to carry. He was trying to get out his ID and his wallet out his pocket, and he let the officer know that he had a firearm and he was reaching for his wallet, and the officer just shot him in his arm. We're waiting for him back. I will, sir. No worries.
I can't believe they like.
He just shot his arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
Don't censor your content after rules. No shot, dude. Are you kidding me?
I told him to get his hand out.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver's
By the way,
license.
that's this is Philando Castile.
Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
I think it was, right? And then I'm not gonna show more of this either, but you get the picture. George Floyd is at 350. Okay. Eric Garner. Damn, dude, he put like literally all of the.
Put your hand behind your back. You can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Okay, I'm skipping this. I don't want to see this, dude. This is
So controversial by two primary factors. One, the acts that the officer
Jesus
in question
Christ. He just like literally fucking made a compilation of this. I don't
was
want to see
convicted
it.
of illustrated the contempt many accused law enforcement of having toward the humanity of black America in such a stark and horrifying manner that it served as a perfect case study for how morally corrupting police power can be. And two, the lack of any one smoking gun, particularly in the form of the sort of raw footage that's just been mentioned, has enabled a large question mark to linger over the entire episode in the minds of some, to the extent that 5 years since Daniel Holtzclaw was found guilty as a serial rapist, convicted on 18 counts of various sex crimes pertaining to 8 separate victims, a small group of passionate advocates maintain he never did anything wrong. Most people familiar with the case will say that everything began with an off-duty traffic stop in the early morning hours of June 18th. But today, we're opening with a phone call.
Wait, what? Is there a Marshall Project for movement for Daniel Holtzclaw? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Yeah, you'll see.
Oklahoma City 911, what's your emergency? Hello? Hello?
They talk about serving old beds and goddamn.
Hello?
I feel like a motherfucker and ripped my heart out and tried to put it back inside. I feel like I ain't even doing.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Where are you?
I'm on 23rd and Kelly.
Okay, you at a house or are you at the intersection?
I'm at the Valero on 23rd and Kelly.
What's going on there, sir?
I see a friend of mine. She was walking down Kelly's side, falling in the street, so I gave her a ride. I was going to take her home to a grandmama's house, but she wouldn't get out, so she told me to take her on 23rd. And I've been trying to get her out for the last 30 minutes, and now she's saying...
Okay, are you in the Valero?
Pardon?
You in at the Valero, is that right?
Yes, sir.
What kind of car are you in, sir?
I'm in a 1992 Acura Legend.
What color?
It is tan. She's tearing the inside of my car up. She's drunk.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Christopher Shelton.
Christopher Shelton.
Yeah, she's yanking stuff out of my car.
What's her name, sir?
Her name's Terry Lynn Morris.
She white, black, Hispanic, or Indian?
She black.
How old is she?
She's tearing my car up.
I understand.
She's 43. Man, she's throwing stuff at me.
Police.
I told you I was there. Why she wouldn't get up? She's hitting on me and everything.
She drunk or on drugs?
Oh, my purse.
Christopher, she drunk or on drugs?
Yeah, there's something wrong with her. I just want somebody to come get her. I don't hit women or anything.
What color shirt and pants you wearing?
She got a black dress on.
Look like she needs
I was trying to help her, but yeah, she's throwing my darn CDs out.
Yes, sir. The officer's already driving to you.
Yeah.
Look like you need an ambulance.
She just tore my stereo apart.
How you trying to help me?
They're on their way here, Terry.
Yeah, they already.
You done tore off my darn.
So you can call the people, the same motherfuckers that raped me. I don't know. I don't even know the police.
Could you hurry up here, sir?
Sir, I'm not driving. The officer's
when
driving,
they
okay?
do call, because let me describe the police that raped me the other night.
Yeah, you should see them very close, very soon.
She just tore my radio out.
Yeah.
Here he is. Do I need to stay on the phone?
Did the officer find you?
Yeah, here they are.
All right, talk to them, okay?
Yes. All right, thank you.
Terry Morris will go on to be one of the key accusers in the case against Daniel Holtzclaw. She was not the first victim in the chronology of the case, nor was she the first to put Officer Holtzclaw on the radar of the Oklahoma City Police Department. What makes Terry Morris's recorded accusation that she was raped by an on-duty police officer so significant is that it was made a little less than a month before the incident that did spark the investigation. She made it without being prompted. She made it at a time when she would have never heard the name Daniel Holtzclaw, and there were certainly no news reports circulating the city about an officer using his position to sexually assault African-American women. The importance of all of this should already be self-evident, but it will become even more significant as you continue to see how this case unfolded. So keep the phone call you've just heard in the back of your mind. Now here's where the story typically begins. In the early morning hours of June 18th, 2014, Oklahoma City police officer Daniel Holtzclaw pulls out of OCPD Spring Lake Station. He's just wrapped up his 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. night shift a fraction early with a few minutes till 2, having been released by his supervisor. He begins his journey home heading up North Prospect Avenue. Then as he approaches Northeast 50th Street, he turns his GPS system off. This is a breach of policy, as it essentially takes the movements and locations of officers and their vehicles.
That's it, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, I know that this is supposed to be a controversial, I guess, case for some, but when I see a cop doing that shit, it's done, dude. Straight up. That's like, nothing good happens after a cop turns off their GPS or their fucking body cameras, okay? Nothing.
Completely off the grid. And Holtzclaw's decision to do exactly that became the cause of much suspicion in light of the allegations of what he went on to do just minutes later. But exactly where Holtzclaw's patrol car was located at that time will certainly never be in dispute. Because by all accounts, at approximately 2 a.m. on the corner of North Lincoln Boulevard and Northeast 50th, just a couple of blocks from where he had turned off his GPS, Daniel Holtzclaw did pull over a Pontiac Grand Am driven by 57-year-old Janie Liggins. By Holtzclaw's account, he decided to pull Liggins over after observing her making a sudden swerve as they approached the lights at the intersection, and he suspected it may be a drunk driver. The traffic stop lasts for about 15 minutes, at which point Holtzclaw cuts Liggins loose without so much as a ticket, though he does tell her that he will follow her home, which he then reneges on shortly after they begin driving again. Holtzclaw heads north off of the Interstate 44 highway, continuing his journey home, while Liggins continues west on the 44 toward her daughter Marisha's house. And when she arrives there, she wakes her daughter up frantic with a vivid and harrowing account of an interaction she's just had with an OCPD officer, an account that her daughter insists she share with the police without any further delay. Janie and Marisha Liggins then get into Marisha's car, along with Marisha's boyfriend and her 2 young children. From there, the group drive to the Spring Lake, Oklahoma City Police Station, which according to Liggins seemed void of any activity at that hour in the morning, and so they drive out of the parking lot and back up toward where they came from. Minutes later, at around 3:40 a.m., they find what they're looking for. 2 OCPD officers, situated in a parking lot off of Lincoln Boulevard, literally just up the road from where the infamous traffic stop occurred, are flagged down by Marisha and Janie Liggins. Marisha immediately reports that not even 2 hours ago, her mother was raped by a police officer. Shortly thereafter, Kim Davis, the on-call detective for the sex crimes unit at the time, is contacted by phone. Detective Davis instructs the officers to transport Liggins to Southwest Medical Center. Once at the hospital, Liggins undergoes a rape test and writes out an account of the incident. Not long after that, Detective Davis arrives and also takes a statement from her. This is what she alleged. While driving along Northeast 50th, she noticed a vehicle driving behind her, which then pulled up to her driver's side, at which point she noticed it was a police car. Then, the vehicle fell back behind her, turned on its overhead lights and pulled her over. A police officer got out of the car, approached her vehicle and alleged that she had been swerving, which she denied. The officer then had her step out of her car and took her back to his all-black patrol vehicle. He said she looked as if she had been drinking, which she also denied, saying the only thing she had in her car was Kool-Aid. The officer told her that if he found anything else in her car, then he would take her to jail, and he pats her.
If she was drunk, then why would he let her go? Like if she was drunk, what cop is like, oh yeah, go ahead, go home on your own, drive drunk? Like, that's crazy.
Searched her for drugs, having her put her hands on the top of his patrol car. After that, he put her in the back seat while he went over to search her car. After searching her car, the officer returned, opened the passenger side door at which Janie Liggins was seated, and asked her how he could tell if she didn't have anything in her bra. She claimed she did not, and she rustled her bra to demonstrate, but the officer told her he could still not tell. She asked if he wanted her to lift her shirt up, and he said yes. Once she complied, he then asked her to lift up her bra, which she did, exposing her breasts. The officer then shone his flashlight on her breasts. She then pulled her shirt down, and the officer grabbed his crotch over his pants. He then asked how he could tell if she didn't have anything in her pants. She claimed that she did not, and asked indignantly if he wanted her to take her pants off too, to which he replied yes. Liggins told the officer he was not supposed to be doing this, and the officer did not respond. He then asked her to step out of the car, which she did, and then he asked her to take her pants down. Liggins complied, pulling her jeans halfway down while keeping her panties on, and the officer began pointing his flashlight at her vaginal area. She rustled with her panties to try and demonstrate the absence of any drugs without exposing her genitals. She pulled her pants back up, and the officer asked her to step back into the passenger side of his patrol car. With the passenger side door open, the officer...
For the record, I don't know if this was... I mean, obviously it probably wasn't the law at the time in Oklahoma, considering he got in trouble for this. I'm not going to try to spoil it too much. But for those of you who don't know what he's doing there, cops can legally do in many states in this country. Sexual assault. Why are you showing us this? I don't know, because I'm a political commentator who has been on a fucking true crime stint recently, and also on top of that, this is like literally police brutality / true crime, so it's a perfect merger of the things I talk about. Yes, sexual assault that cops engage in, and on all instances of cops having sex on duty with suspects or with whoever the fuck they have that they've arrested, is sexual assault, because you cannot consent to having sex if you are someone's prisoner. That is literally fucking considered legal in many states still to this day. It's been made illegal only recently in like New York and so many other states.
stepped up to where Liggins was seated and said, "Damn, you have a big booty." He then unzipped his pants, took out his erect penis through the zipper hole, and asked her to turn toward him. She complied, turning around and putting her feet outside the car. At this point, the officer's penis was in Janie Liggins' face, and she began crying and pleading with him to stop. She was now afraid he was going to kill her. The officer repeatedly told her to remain calm and that he would let her go. He put his penis in her mouth for a few seconds before she pulled away and continued to plead with him, telling him she couldn't do this and she was afraid he was going to shoot her. The officer assured her he would not, told her to hurry up and that he was tired having just got off work. He again put his penis in her mouth, this time for approximately 10 seconds, after which she again pulled away. Now Janie Liggins stood up and the officer let her go, but told her he was going to follow her down Lincoln to the highway.
I assume he's using B-roll from like a documentary that that covered the story, because like, why else would he have this fucking footage? It's not real, obviously, but like, that's what the fuck's going on, even though
After
it's like
they were both back
weird.
on the road, with the officer driving in front of Liggins.
Turn it off, please. Dude, go away, dude. I literally put a fucking trigger warning, sexual assault in the title. Like, if you can't handle this, which is understandable, then don't, you know, like, don't stay in here.
He wound up not following her at all.
There's nothing wrong with just leaving.
Suffice to say, Detective Davis took the complaint very seriously. After conferring with other...
For the record, for people who are saying, like, I would have just bit the dick off. No, you wouldn't. You want to know why? Because he has a fucking gun. Women can't just like push away people who are sexually assaulting them as easily as you think, because there's always the threat of violence. And some people just don't know that, which is why I'm not like immediately banning you, but I'm just letting you know that like in a lot of these circumstances, there is the power imbalance, the power dynamic. This motherfucker has a gun. He's literally the law in that circumstance. So like you can't. He has the legal, and he's a cop, so he could legally kill you and most likely get away with it.
high-ranking OCPD personnel and compiling a small list of officers issued with the, at the time, new and comparatively rare all-black model patrol car, it was determined that based on the OCPD's automatic vehicle locator, a system which tracked all police vehicles with active GPS, that Daniel Holtzclaw was the only officer who could not be placed at 2 a.m. that morning, immediately making him their prime suspect. Holtzclaw enters Spring Lake Station later that day for his 4 p.m. shift, where he's met by Davis and soon-to-be co-lead detective on the case, Rocky Gregory. He's asked if he made a stop on the corner of 50th and North Lincoln Boulevard that morning. Holtzclaw readily admits that he did and agrees to accompany detectives Davis and Gregory downtown for questioning in regards to a complaint that's been made about the stop.
You got a piss or anything? You can have sit there. That's probably more
I could hold it. I'm not
Okay, low key, like, I mean, this is nothing to fucking make light of, obviously, but this is the most in shape cop I've ever seen, perhaps in all of my career as a political commentator.
I'm just...
Alright, I'm gonna run right on out. Whatever's more comfortable, man.
This might literally be the most fit cop in America.
That'll work.
He's still a thumb.
One of the most basic tactics in interrogations is to make the suspect's chair uncomfortable, especially relative to the investigators. In this instance, though, it's safe to assume the detectives did not deliberately plan for Holtzclaw's chair to be literally too small for his 6'2", 260-pound frame.
No chair for me. Let me bring a chair.
There's
no chair.
I know a lot of cops use PEDs.
I was gonna say there's a chair right
No,
there.
that I had back surgery
Okay.
a year ago. Rocky's coming, but he ain't here yet.
I know a lot of cops take PEDs, but like this motherfucker is so jacked that like, I mean, he's definitely juicing, but a lot of cops that juice still get fat as fuck. Like, that's why I always say like cops literally have a specific build. Like they'll be stocky, but still pretty fat on top of that, where like they're just bulbous around the middle region. It's a very interesting way that they get fat. 60, 260 is kind of fat. Dude, you guys are insane. You're insane if you think this dude is like fat. You're crazy. This dude is in very good shape.
And I had a back fusion. Oh, this is about the only chair I can sit in. I don't know
Does that
what.
help your back support?
It does. Well, no.
By the way, none of it changes the fact that like he's still a piece of shit, but
it's very giving. I'm turning this off because I don't want this back in this. Okay. Rocky's coming, but I'm gonna do this and he may walk in here in a minute and get this done. Now, I know you're an officer, and I know you've seen these 1,000 times and you've read them yourself.
Right.
You still ask me any questions if you have one.
Right.
Okay, don't be embarrassed of that.
Right.
Okay?
I think I'm already embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? Why? Tell me why you're
The
embarrassed.
station deal, so.
Nobody. Well, I mean, there's rumors.
remember, Chad, if there's one group of individuals who outside of pedophiles have a horrible time in prison, it's cops. So, or rather ex-cops. So, you know, just keep that in mind, okay?
Flying, I know. And we tried to do that as kind of quietly as we could.
When you get upset
and that's why we took you out
throughout
the front and stuff. But this is gonna make the rumors go away.
Okay.
Okay, for you.
Right.
The rumor tomorrow is gonna be on somebody else.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So let's get them off of you and get them onto somebody else and get this over with.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Why are they so nice to him? Because he's a cop and so is she. Even though I think here she is taking this, from what I understand, she's taking this case seriously. And I think she's doing this to lure him in. But sorry, I know I haven't been doing a lot of good like ad break mentions here, but there's another one. It's top of the hour. I'm sorry, I'm a little off my fucking game today. Partially because of, you know, what the fuck happened earlier and how annoying it was. But yeah, here it's the top of the hour. I'm gonna run a 6-second ad break right now. Here's the ad break now. Fuck, dude. That's when you know